Hi, I hope that you're extremely good. Today I'm going to teach you matter. Before I start to clarify, I want you to know what is matter. Matter is anything that has volume and mass. And matter exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gas. I want to take note of this as well. Matter can change its state if temperature is changed. What I'm trying to say is that the change in temperature affects matter. Meaning to say, when matter is heated or cooled, it changes its state. Let's look at a good example: water. Solid water is the ice, the water that you usually take from the refrigerator. It will be in solid state or in solid form. When that solid, I'm going to use the example of water, but it doesn't mean that water is the only matter that we have. Now, when water is heated, when solid water is heated, it melts. Meaning to say, it changes from solid and becomes liquid. The process is called melting. And when liquid water is heated again, it evaporates. The process is called evaporation. When liquid water changes from liquid to gas. Now, when you're asked what is evaporation or what is melting, it's very simple. Now, to give the definitions, you just say melting is when solid water changes to liquid because it has been heated. Simultaneously, evaporation is when liquid water changes to gas because it has been heated. Then the opposite is true again. What am I saying when I'm saying the opposite? I'm trying to say that gas can change from gas to liquid. Simultaneously, liquid can change from liquid to gas. Now, when gas is changing from gas to liquid, it is called condensation. And what causes that to happen? Cooling now. The decrease in temperature. And when liquid water is cooled again, it becomes solid, and the process is called freezing. So you can use the same definitions as well, but make sure you use the right terms. For instance, when gas is changing from gas to liquid, the process is called condensation. So when you ask what is condensation, condensation is when gas changes to liquid because it has been cooled. At the same time, what is freezing? Freezing is when liquid changes to solid because it has been cooled. There's something that is important as well. Liquid can be skipped when matter is changing its state. For instance, solid can change direct to gas or gas direct to solid. So solid can change direct to gas when it has been heated, and gas changes direct to solid when it has been cooled, and the process is called sublimation. So what is sublimation? Sublimation is when solid changes direct to gas because it has been heated, or when gas changes direct to solid because it has been cooled. I hope that you now understand the states of matter. And as I taught you in this lesson, there are special names given to each and every process when matter is changing its state. For instance, when matter is changing from solid to liquid, it's called melting. When matter is changing from liquid to gas, it's called evaporation. When gas is changing to liquid, it is called condensation. When matter as well is changing from liquid to solid, it is called freezing. And when matter is changing from liquid direct to gas, it is called sublimation. Or when matter is changing from gas direct to solid, it is called sublimation as well. I hope that you now know and understand what you mean when you're saying matter. The other thing, actually, which is the last thing on this lesson that I want you to take note of, is that matter is made up of atoms. And I shall clarify on the next lesson what do we mean when we are saying atoms and what are the properties of atoms. I hope that you want to pass science And I want you to take note of this. Science is very easy if and if only you revise. So you should revise each and every day if it's possible. That is the only way you pass science. Don't forget to revise each and every day science. And you should stay focused. That is the only thing that will make you to pass science and you have a distinction in science. Stay focused.